Peace to my universal family. Listen, I just want to tell y'all that a relationship should not be a distraction from your trauma. We need to normalize healing, refining ourselves mentally and physically, seeking the counseling and therapy before we enter relationships. See, black folks in the wilderness of North America, let's face it, we traumatized. A lot of us are traumatized. A lot of us have seen some things. A lot of us have been through some things. And a lot of us have not received any type of help to help us resolve the traumas or the conflicts from the past. We have no resolutions. So we broken, we damaged. And instead of us receiving the help or seeking out the help, we seek distractions, external distractions. Instead of looking within, we looking outward. We turn into the drugs. We turn into the alcohol. We gonna work ourselves into a grave, an early grave. Then we seek relationships that revolve around lust. And we wonder why we keep getting played. Come on now. The answer is within. The answer is always within. You find yourself jumping from relationship to relationship and you keep getting played, then guess what the common denominator is? Or guess who the common denominator is? It's you. Maybe you have some things that you got to get to the bottom of within self. But instead you want to run. You running from self. And when you running from self, you running into these no good relationships. Why? Because when you seeking a distraction, you don't have time to thoroughly, not that you don't have time, you don't care to thoroughly examine a person. You don't care to thoroughly examine a situation to see if this is going to be good for you long term. Because when we seeking distraction, we seeking that short-term pleasure. And that's it. So all you seeking is for somebody that can satisfy you short term to distract you from your trauma, from your conflicts, from your hard life. And that's why you keep entering these toxic situations. Because you're not thoroughly examining these people. You're not thoroughly examining these situations before you enter them. You need that short-term fix. So everything is revolving around desires, lust, all this nonsense. You getting with this person because they satisfying you sexually for the short term. When all of that wears off, what do you have? When all of that wears off, what do you have with this individual? Most of the time, you have a very toxic situation. That man don't rock with you. He seen that you was in a vulnerable state and he played you. And vice versa for the brothers that's moving like that. She saw you was in a vulnerable state and she played you. Let's not be foolish out here, man. You can't be entering these situations, man. You can't be striving to enter relationships in vulnerable states. You got people that prey on that. You got to clear that mind. You got to get that mind right before you jump into any relationship, fam. Get your mind right. That's why I say we need to normalize refining ourselves mentally and physically. We need to normalize healing before we jump into a situation. You need to jump into a relationship with a person with a clear mind, a clear head. So you can make the best decision possible. But we not doing that. We damaged, we broken, and instead of us looking within, we looking outward and we running and we running and we colliding with folks. Because everybody running. And you got folks, you got person running this way, you got a person running, you know what I'm saying? They run right into each other head first. We got a collision. And we got a lot of that going on. We got a lot of collisions going on because everybody just running around going crazy. Everybody running around going crazy in all different directions. We got to chill on out with that, man. You got to heal, refine yourself mentally and physically, seek therapy, seek counseling, whatever it is that you must do to get to the bottom of the things that you went through in the past, of the things that you're going through now. Whatever you got to do, you must put in this work. Because if you continue to get into these relationships in that broken state, fam, you're going to continue to enter broken relationships where you got either people trying to play you or you got a person that's on the same type of time as you and y'all just broken together and nothing good is coming out of this. And y'all just harming each other and being destructive to each other and bringing each other down. You know, let's really normalize entering situations with a healthier mindset, man. Nothing is wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with telling a young lady, look, mentally, I'm not in the proper space right now. Mentally, I'm not in the proper space right now to be dating you. I'm trying to get myself together mentally before I make that type of move. Nothing is wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with telling a man, look, I'm not in the proper mental space right now to be dating. You know, I'm getting my mind together. I'm seeking help. I'm getting the therapy, this, that, and third. I want to walk this path for about another year or so, and then I'm going to jump back out here and date. That's the type of time that we must be on right now, fam. That's the type of time that we must be on, man. We must look within first. That's where all the answers are. Stop running from yourself and running to other people and situations in the name of lust, in the name of desires. Chill. Look within, get your mind right, get your heart right, and then start entertaining these folks. That's how it needs to be. That's how it should go. Peace.